Hello, welcome to episode 36 of Photowalk Talk, the Photowalk and Photography podcast. I'm Martin, and with me is my co-host Sandeep. Hi Sandeep, how are you?
I'm good, everyone, and good to speak to everyone again, sir.
Yep, it's a early morning one today. We have a guest all the way from Spain. I think it's Spain, was it? Yes. We've got Sukhy in
right.
again. We've got him back. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Very early start.
Yeah.
But it's about 8 in the morning here in Spain. The family are all asleep, so I'm on the balcony.
Lovely.
Yeah.
How's the weather?
It's a mixture of kind of summer storms and lightning and boiling hot. It's wonderful. It's really great.
Cool. So what's everybody been up to? Let's start with Sandeep. What have you been up to recently since we last...
Photography-wise, been out and about with the camera in London, had some Hector 100 loaded, some colour. But then, as promised, we actually did a photo walk. So it was a couple of Thursdays ago. I did it after work because weekends I find is difficult for me, and then I assume it's difficult for others. So after work kind of suits if you're in the area. So we met at Spitalfields Market, which is, those who don't know, in East London near Liverpool Street Station. Originally, this is the interesting part. So it's originally 10 people signed up. I had 10 places open. And then your site sends really good reminders, which for me as well, to make sure I update the site to say where we're meeting and what we're doing. And by the time of the walk, there was 4 of us. But the good thing was people cancelled using the site. So you're not waiting around for, is someone going to show or not going to show? So I think that's okay. And I've always said, plans change. You can book something 3 weeks in advance, and on the day, something, life gets in the way for whatever reason. So, but the good part was, like I say, it was very nice that people cancelled on the site. Anyway, so a few people turned up, good mixture of folks, some shooting digital, some shooting film. It was one of the days that bizarrely clouded over. So my Hector 100 inside an indoor market was not the best film to carry with me, but that's okay. So we had a wander through the markets. Spitalfields is next to Brick Lane. Brick Lane is full of all these, sort of these great Indian restaurants, shops, street art, graffiti, pretty lively. At that point, I think I managed to finish the Hector, loaded the Harman Phoenix one. And we'll come back onto that with their new formula as well. And managed to get a lot of shots. We took a walk down to the end of Brick Lane, stopped for a refreshment break, which was nice. The good thing was, and it was quite interesting mix of people. No one was really talking about gear. We were all talking about photography, images, the local area. A couple of people lived around there anyway, so knew it really well. And one of the girls that was on the walk says she's normally put off walk because of some she's been on. It's just been about lenses and gear and stuff, and she prefers to talk about scenes and photography and all the rest of it. And actually, that's kind of what we did. And then walked back round a long way, sort of through Shoreditch down to Liverpool Street. I should also mention Martin was there with us, so it wasn't just me.
I was.
And then him and I stopped because we hadn't seen each other for a while, stopped for a couple of drinks, had a proper catch up before heading home. So I think it was pretty successful. Again, with some of these photo walks, not everyone takes a lot of pictures, and that's okay. And some people are just focused on pictures. And again, it's just about being in a group that you're comfortable and walking around. So I don't know, Martin, your thoughts on the walk?
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. It was really good. Yeah, I mean, the number of people that go doesn't matter. I think what you said is right. As long as people let you know that they can't come, it's fine. It's the no shows at last minute that's isn't great. But I don't think we had any of those. I think everybody who said they were coming came, which was good. I really enjoyed it. I got a couple of shots I actually quite liked. I took my digital camera, and it was I really enjoyed it. And I did another photo walk yesterday, on Saturday, which is why I'm, you'll only see it if you're watching it on YouTube, but I have got quite a red face, because we went down to Brighton on Saturday and, I forgot to take my hat. It was a lot hotter than I was expecting. So it was, I went on a photo walk with the Full Frame podcast guys, Mark and Ben. and there was quite a few people, and it was really good fun. Yeah, it was a nice photo walk. I took my Leica M6 and took a good few shots. I think I shot a roll and a half, no, maybe nearly 2 rolls. I shot a roll of FP4 and a roll of Ektar, I think. It was good. It was nice to meet Mark and Ben. Seen their YouTube podcast, which is really good. Met a few nice people along the way. Most of my photography has been on the last couple of photo walks that have been going on. But other than that, not much else. Sukhy, what have you been up to since we last met? I mean, last on the podcast. Yeah, I saw you at the photography show in March.
Yeah, I was speaking. I did 2 talks at the photography show, which was great. It was really fun. I am hopefully going to be speaking there again. I think they're going to be in London next year. So that was all good. I was working for a variety of clients who amalgamated together, but basically part of the Welsh government, a research arm. And I was doing some work on poverty and community. That was in South Wales. Then I went straight off to Norway and the Pyrenees and bits of France to do some work on this project I've been working on for a long time about the sun. So that was awesome. Really cold. Interesting places. So that was really wonderful. And I'm on a family holiday, as I said, at the top of this. I'm in Spain at the moment, but photography never really goes away. It's never really far from things. So I've been making pictures also about this project about humans and their relationship to the sun. And the Basque culture here has a lot of traditions which relate back to the sun. So been working on those. It's really good fun. And then tomorrow we're jumping on a plane and going to Mallorca and going to see the eclipse. So again, more sun-related photography things. So yes, it's all go.
So how you?
Yes,
I'm asking, how are you photographing the eclipse? Do you have to do anything special with the cameras and the sensors?
Yeah.
I mean, this is going out after it, so no one's going to learn from it. But anyway, it'd be interesting.
So I went out and photographed the eclipse in Texas a few years ago. And basically you need a filter over your lens, otherwise it'll just destroy everything.
What sort of...
And it's basically solar specific film that you kind of DIY into your own filter. If you just Google solar photography, you'll see this film come up. Yeah. And you cut it into a loose circle. I improvised it using a lot of cardboard and sellotape and into a tube that just kind of goes over the long lens. It involves a lot of patience and taking a lot of photos, and you don't really realize how much the earth tremors, particularly Texas. There's a lot of natural movement. So yeah, it's a lot of that. But this time I'm going to be shooting on red scale film. So just reversing the film. Because I'm trying to get a particular effect and I want the viewer to feel something. And I think this kind of red, orange, yellow look, it really helps get this feeling of sun across to the viewer. So that's the plan.
Yeah, because I'm curious.
That's great.
I'm actually going to be on an airplane through the point of max coverage. So I'm wondering if I can just stick my phone out the window, pull the blind down or something. So I'm going to do a bit of research, see what I can do. But that's what I was also asking about filters.
Definitely don't put it out the window.
Well, yeah, that probably wouldn't be the best.
Give it a whirl. I think you can make something good.
Yeah.
Sounds
and
good.
then we're on because...
Where are you headed to, Sandeep?
I'm actually heading back from Dublin by that evening. So
cool.
It's like a work trip. So, it just by coincidence, I'll be on the flight. Okay. So, Sukhy, you were a guest recently on the podcast. You talked about how you do long-term projects, and um, because they're long-term, you're not sure when to do sort of book or exhibition, etc. And now you have an exhibition come up. So, tell us about how that came about, and then obviously what the theme is.
So yeah, it kind of came out the blue. So I have an exhibition coming up next week, and it's all based on this project that I've been working on since the late 90s. And I think I've worked about 22 years on the project. And I think the last time we spoke, I did say I wasn't planning an exhibition. I wasn't planning to have any kind of book or anything. And then I got speaking to somebody who runs a community gallery in a park, not a million miles away from where I live. And the the gallery itself is in a former Victorian toilet. And it's called the Outhouse Gallery, which I quite like. It's very much for the community, and it's a tiny little space. And we got talking, the person who runs the gallery, the curator, and she thought that my work would be a good fit. It's basically showing the work in a non-traditional white-walled gallery. It's much more open, egalitarian, just there for everybody, people who use the park. And I just thought, yeah, why not? It can be a work in progress show. Yeah, so that's coming up next week. I'm very excited.
And what's the theme?
So what exactly is the project? Yeah, what's the project?
So the project is All the Rage. And basically, I started documenting my local community of East Dulwich and Peckham. And basically, there was a number of reasons why I wanted to do this. So firstly, it was because it was my home. It was the place I moved. After I graduated uni, I needed somewhere to live, so went and moved in with my sister, who lived on the border of Peckham and East Dulwich. At first, I wasn't too sure about the place. It was all a little bit wild for me. I was like a country boy. But then, as I started working in the local area, I just really began to love it. The people are just so amazing. And I kept thinking, I never see these people anywhere. I don't see them in the media, in the news. And I thought, I want to kind of show this community spirit. So I tried to do lots of things, and lots of things went wrong. I started photographing in digital. That didn't work. That went down the toilet quite quickly. I was trying to photograph my quite large circle of friends at the time and our rather, let's say, wild nights out, lock-ins and things like that. But I wasn't getting enough of the broader sense of what I was feeling of the community. So ultimately, I fell on basically using film, first 35mm film. That didn't, again, quite have enough for me. And then finally settled on medium format and settled on using colour film. And once I had that, I was away. I was off to the races. And I just wanted to show this area, as I said, this community, but it was also a community that was changing. Like a lot of London, it was being gentrified quite quickly. First East Dulwich, then Peckham. As soon as the East London line came, it just absolutely took off to the point where there was breathless accounts in newspapers of people saying it's the coolest place to live in Europe, which is a bit wild. So yes, that's why I'm making the work. And the plan is to keep working on it until I'm 70. So I'm in my early 50s at the moment. So I've got a while to go. So this is a work in progress, mid-project show. Yeah, lots of fun.
I was just going to say, what are the dates that people can see it? Whereabouts is the gallery?
Good question, Martin. I should know this, shouldn't I? It should be off the top of my head. Okay, it's opens up on the 19th of August, and it finishes on the 31st. And the private view, if any of you want to come to the private view, that will be 3 till 6, and that's on the 20th of August. So all are welcome, just come. There is no kind of stuffiness and, I don't know you, you're not welcome. None of this. Just everybody's welcome.
I was asking how are you feeling about having this exhibition?
How am I feeling? Really relaxed, to be honest, Sandeep.
Good.
Got everything printed up. Made just under 50 prints. It's just so lovely seeing your work in print. So that's just such a good feeling. And then contacting people who were in the photos and saying, is it okay, firstly, for me to show the work? And then secondly, do you want to come? And just hearing people going, oh, yeah, it'd be great to catch up. Oh, remember when I saw you? I was going out with that lad. Now we've had a kid, and I'll bring my kid. And it's just lovely hearing from people. And I'm just looking forward to catching up with everyone. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be great fun.
Okay. So again, Martin, you'll put the stuff in the show notes. Everyone, encourage you to go and visit. I'll be definitely coming home. Martin, you said you're definitely going to.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I'm going to be coming along.
Visit as well. Cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Look forward to seeing you both there.
Yeah. And do you think this is going to give you the little buzz maybe to do a few more where it works?
Yeah, maybe. I guess I'm not in a rush. I'm not desperate for these things. I guess my next port of call is to carry on working on this solar project, this sun project. And I have a vague plan to turn that into a book next year. And I'm exploring working with, there's some fine art printers, and some of the best printers in the world outside of Italy are in a place in Denmark, and they are basically Tibetan monks. They run a monastery out there, and they're just world-class printers. And so I've had some contact with them, and I'm hoping to go and spend a week there and maybe turn everything into a book. So
I mean, that's the most random thing I've ever heard. Tibetan monks in Denmark who are the best printers. I wouldn't even know how you'd even find out about something like that. So that's amazing. Cool.
There's a really stunning landscape photographer called Jem Southern, and he's just a wonderful human being, and he very kindly told me about them. He uses them for some of his work. He's a lovely chap. Everyone should go and look at his work. He's a true master of photography.
Maybe we need to get him on the show.
Yeah.
You really should. He is fascinating.
Okay, cool. All right. Martin, you want to tell us any news? Oh, let's start with a bit of photography news just while we're here. So, Phoenix. I don't know if you heard, Sukhy, as well. Harman Phoenix, the first formula. That was sort of the test one, and the box speed was 200. And some people loved it, some people hated it. And when you shot it, lots of people commented it works better giving it more light. So they have relaunched it, is probably the word I'll use. Box speed and DX coded at 125, slight tweaks to emulsions, but they say it's pretty much the same. And I think it's been received really well that they've done that, because a lot of people were a bit disappointed when they went to 2, because they really liked the sort of nostalgic looks probably wrong, but it had a really warm 70s, 80s vibe to it. So that was I think it was very good that companies listened and said, all right, we'll bring it out again. We'll do it at we said you guys are testing it for us. Here's the feedback we've had, and we brought it out.
I hadn't heard about that.
Yeah.
I've not been on top of the news recently. I've not. We have not actually sort of had any news for ages on the.
I think summer tends to be quieter for releases. You'll see more in the autumn.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Yeah. I mean, in sort of personal news, I found, I think I've mentioned this on Blue Skies. You won't be able to see it if you're listening to it on podcast, but I found this Bolex in my stepdad's collection of stuff that I'm trying to get rid of. And I was about to list it on eBay. And then I started going down the whole of, well, first of all, I didn't think it worked. And I wound it up with a little handle, and pressed the trigger and nothing happened. Then so I thought I was going to have to sell it sort of like, just a sort of like an interesting item. Then I fiddled with switches and then pressed it and it went zzz, which was a really lovely sound. So I'm now very tempted, and I think I'm probably going to go and buy. I found on Analog Wonderland site, you can actually still buy 8.8 film for this. It's 25 quid for 2 rolls. Oh, no, ding dong. Could buy 2 rolls of film for 25 quid. So I might run a reel through it, and take a little home movie. When we get back from holiday, might go out for the day and take a little home movie with it. I mean, I think it took us about 80 quid to get developed, so it's not something I'm going to be using a lot. But I want to give it a go. And then then I'll probably sell it. But it's a lovely little thing, and the sound of it, looking through the thing, and it's brilliant.
What's the duration of the film?
To learn how it works. I think you can get about 3.5 minutes. So it's weirdly, you put it in, you record on it. It comes to the end. You have to turn it over because it's basically 16 millimeters wide. And you can record video 2 sides of it, and then it when you send it off to be developed, they develop it all as one strip, and then they split it down the middle and then splice it together. It's amazing, really. I mean, I don't know when this is from, probably the 1950s more than likely, something like that. But it's a lovely little bit of kit. But yeah, this will be going on eBay after I've used it once, because I can't imagine me using it a lot. But yeah, it's one of the nice things I found amongst my my stepdad's stuff. So yeah, I thought I'd give that a little mention. Photowalks, it's picked up a little bit. We had a sort of quiet time in sort of July, but we've got a few coming up. There's the Great Film Photo Meetup in Louisville with Billy Sanford on the 15th of August. And then there's an evening stroll through Soho with Anton Fortain on the 21st of August. There's a photo walk with Bill Smith in Toronto on the 22nd of August. We've got one in Rome. In fact, we had about 4 or 5 listed all at the same time for various dates for photo walks in Rome, which is very nice. I've got some international. I don't know how many users I've got in Rome, so I don't know how many sign-ups they'll get, but it's interesting to see her on there. That's on the 23rd of August. And then Ben Cottingham is doing the Brighton Mod Weekender in Brighton on the 30th of August. So those are the ones sort of coming up. And then also in September, so Jan contacted me the other week and asked if I could give Worldwide Half Frame Photography Day a little plug. And I sort of briefly mentioned it in the last episode, but got the date wrong and didn't really give it its due. So since then, he's been rounding people up to do it. So there is now 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 photo walks all on that day, the 5th of September, in various places. So there's one in Providence in the US with Jeff Williams. We've got the same people doing the half frame day in Rome. I did doing the other one. We've got May Scuffins doing a half frame day in Frome. Where else we got? We've got Dave Sadler doing one in Oxford, Lawrence Willis in Edinburgh, Yant doing the London one. I'm actually can't do any of them this year because I'm doing a go live for my job that weekend, unfortunately. So last year I did the Brighton one, but can't do it this year. So I suggested Ben Cottingham could do it, and he agreed. So he's doing the one in Brighton, and then Stig is doing the one in Liverpool. He's doing the Mersey meetup half frame day. So good list of photo walks there for half frame day. I can't remember how many they had last year, but there's got some all over the world. It's gone worldwide. I think it was just all UK last time. So now we've got one in the American, one in Italy, which is very nice. So very good. Yeah. So it's picking up a little bit again after a nice, not nice, but a little quiet period. We'll see how it goes. Any plans for any more photo walks from any of us? Sukhy, you fancy doing a photo walk anytime soon?
Love to do them. It's one of my favourite things to do. So yeah, we should definitely do that.
I've been on a photo walk with you, and it was really good because you really helped me with doing a little bit of street photography, which I love, but I'm not very good at. You were really good. So yeah, if
Thanks,
you
mate.
fancy doing one, I'll go along.
Definitely. Yeah, we'll sort something out. I'll get this exhibition done, and then maybe September we'll get something organised. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be good. Yeah,
I
haven't. I don't think I've done one this year, but maybe I should. I'm enjoying going on other people's at the moment. I've been trying to go on the photo walks of some people who do them regularly. So like I went on the full frame one because they've done about 5 or 6 now. So I thought it'd be nice to go and experience one of theirs. I like to do. I'm trying to go a little bit further afield than just London and Brighton, although the last one was Brighton. The last 2 have been London and Brighton, but I've done Oxford this year, so I might try and get a little bit further afield again at some point by the end of the year. But it's good. Any other things before we go and let Sandeep get off to work and you get back to enjoying your holiday? Any other things you've got going on before we end?
No, for me, it's just wandering around with the camera when I'm out and about. The usual.
I think for me, I brought my digital, I don't know if I should say it, digital GFX with me on holiday, but my wife's got the FM2 Nikon, and I'm so envious. Every time she picks it up, I just kind of want to snatch it from her. So I might try and pop out early, sort of one morning, and just get out with the FM2 and just do a roll, just have some fun.
Yeah.
Remember that feeling.
Cool.
Lovely.
That's it.
All right. Well, good luck with the
Good stuff.
exhibition. We'll hopefully see you there as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, so
Looking
we'll see
forward to
you.
seeing
Yeah, we'll
you
see you
guys.
next week. Yeah, be good. Well, thank you for coming on. Well, it's a short one, this one, because obviously we've all got stuff to do this morning. That's it for this episode. Thank you for listening. If you have any comments or questions, please email us on podcast@photowalktalk.net. Make sure you're subscribed to get new episodes as and when they are released. Thank you and bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.